Okay, well, welcome back, everyone. We are still here in the Stagelbog, as it's pronounced, which sounds like a German word to me. I don't know if that's really offensive to say, but it sounds like a German word. Anyway, so we're in the Stagelbog, and we're going to still work on clearing through some of these Murlocs, because we have to get the War Chief's orders from inside this cave here, and I think... what is the name of the mob we have to kill? Swamp Talker. Okay, yeah. I don't think we're going to have a lot of trouble doing this. It's a little scary because it's kind of a tight space. Like there's a, it's in a cave, right? So anytime you're in a cave as a warlock, you have to be really careful because you just can't run in and fear things, right? You can't rely on fear in the same way you normally could because there's a lot of scary crap in here. So, and it's tightly packed, and Murlocs run fast. All those combinations of factors make things a little painful to fear in here. The good news is the mobs themselves are fairly low level, and it's possible we will get some, an iron deposit, might be some mineral veins and such in here. Now, I'm pretty sure the mob we need to kill is actually kind of deep in the cave. Like the quest, he says he's kind of all over the place, but I don't think that's accurate. I think he's like in the back of the cave. I remember doing this quest, it's been a while, but I have done this quest at least once, if not twice or 3 times, and I think he's like on a cliff near the back. So, oh man, our bags are already really full. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna deal with that. So, Swamp Talker, huh? I think I do want to go to the right, though. There's a March Ink Spewer, okay. Let's hope we didn't aggro all those guys. Okay, we're okay. I was hoping we didn't aggro that third one there. Would have been a... Ooh, well, you know, that's the problem with Murlocs. They just aggro and there's pains. What does Ink Spray do? Chance hit reduced by 50%. Okay, it's not really anything I'm worried about. And the good news is the dots really are going to clean these guys up pretty nicely. So I'm not, you know, we're not going to be scared of these Murlocs, but we just don't want them to pull a bunch at the same time. Now I do want to get that iron deposit since we're right here. I'm going to pull this guy around the corner here. Okay, I'm going to let Tang Moth take him out while we mine to our heart's content. Now I don't see our guy here. I think he's back here. Oh, gold vein. We definitely want to go get that at least. So we're going to head that direction. Like I said, I don't quite remember the path, unfortunately. And we got a skill up, which is really nice. Okay, good. We need more skill ups. Let's finish this little one off. And we got him. Okay. Oh, I saw something else back here. Treasure chest, maybe? What is that? My icon turned into a little gear for a moment. Oh, a chest. Yeah, I guess we're definitely going this way, folks. You know how I am with chests and such. There's no easy way to kill this guy because he's a ranged mob, so we're going to have to get into melee range. Okay, there we go. Pulled him back. Somehow I managed to pull him back a little bit. I'm really actually surprised that worked. I didn't expect to be able to pull him, but he kind of moved in a little bit closer, which is great. And he doesn't really flee very fast. Okay, good. I was worried he might flee suddenly, but yeah, we're okay. Now there's a pack of 3 here. We're going to have to take on all these at the same time. I think if we pull them back here, we'll be in the best shape. Let's kill the low-level ink. Let's pull this guy. Let's see if we can pull him by himself. Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to fear all of these if we can. Get a Hell of Terror off. Okay, and then start dotting everything, and just hope the dots do their magic. That's pretty much all we're going to work on here. One of them's already dead. That's nice. Doesn't take very long to kill him. We can death coil this one off of us. And then let's toss a fear on him. And he's going to hit us once, but it's not too big of a deal. Alright, good. Now we can go back to killing this guy. Alright. And I'm still using that soul shard macro, which lets me drain soul and then automatically dumps the first soul shard, and then the soul shard replaces it in that slot. So I never have to dump my soul shards anymore, which is so nice. It's a really handy macro. It's a huge quality of life improvement. I don't even know what to say. It's just like so good. Damn, we're so full on stuff already. Let's dump a few of these things. Alright, this treasure chest is going to definitely max us out, and I guess we could use a few more bandages. Find minerals, not what I meant to do. Let's make some more bandages in just a moment. I'm going to come over here. So Swamp Talker. No, he's not here at least. Okay. Well, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, if I make some bandages, at least I can clear up some space. Wow, we really just don't have a lot of space at all, do we? Let's grab the cloth thing here. Potions are nice. True silver bar, I don't really care that much for. Okay. And let's create 8 of these. We're going to leave the rest. I feel bad doing that, but I'm actually so full on bag space, I don't really have a choice. And the Torch of Retribution, I don't think we need this anymore. Actually, I think we can get rid of it, but it's kind of a cool... It looks cool, so I kind of want to keep it. I don't know, I don't like roleplay ever, but it just looks cool, so I think I'm going to hold on to that bad boy. What else do we have here? Is there anything I can just ditch? 275 skill, that's nice. And how much mage weave do we have left? 17. Okay, well, we made 1 slot of mage weave, or we made 1 slot of bag space. Just okay, but nothing amazing. So I feel like Swamp Talker might have been up here, but now I don't see him. So I do kind of want to go up there anyway, though, to get that gold vein. So we're going to at least clear our way through it regardless, because we don't have anywhere else to go. I mean, really, like, I don't know what else we're going to do if we don't clear through this way, because I'm not, like I said, sure exactly of the route we need to take. But I don't... Can we climb up this? I want to try to see if we can jump up here. Let's just fully dot this guy, and then I want to see if I can... Oh, that's close, that's close. We can almost do it. Maybe not. I really thought that was going to work. I'm almost... The only concern I have is that Tangmoth will run around. We can always dismiss him before we do this. Nope. I don't think we can do it. I think if we had a speed boost, like a... what is it called? A swiftness potion, we could probably do it. But without that, I don't think we can quite make it up there. That's okay. We got some Murlocs to kill. We got some experience to gain from killing them. And we're going to make our way around here, I think is the good route to go. Because otherwise... Damn, I don't know where else we would go. I don't think Swamp Talker is behind us. We're just going to keep dotting and, you know, drain lifing to kind of keep our mana up, our health up, then we can life tap as needed. Drain life generates so much health for us, honestly. It's really nice. Tap, tap. And then once we get mobs down to like low health, we can drain soul to get our soul drain. What's it called? Soul siphon buff, yep. There we go. We're getting so much fish oil, which is really not that useful. I'm going to use that mana potion because, geez, we do not need more potions. We have so many potions already. So I was going to pop that one. I don't know why I just tapped. That was a mistake. Whoops. I have a bad habit of tapping more than I need to sometimes. That's fine. Okay, throw all these dots down. Let's drain life. And, yeah. I hope this is the right way. I mean, at least we're going towards the gold vein, which is good enough. I mean, we definitely will get a skill up for mining there, which is probably single-handedly worth it. Ooh, that guy blew up at the end. But if Swamp Talker isn't up here, then I'm not totally sure where to go. I'm gonna sneak around here. There he is. Okay, Swamp Talker, level 50, non-elite. Yeah, this should be easy. We'll definitely need to clear that room first. And let's see. I'm just thinking about how to do this the best. I think we can just pull this mob, and that's easy. Take him out. You really have to approach everything with a little bit of strategy. Even though it's not complex, you just need a little bit of strategy going into so many simple quests. Otherwise, simple looking quests in vanilla WoW. You know, you can't just, like right now, if we just ran in there and pulled Swamp Talker, we would die. There's no way we're killing a 50, a 43, a 45, a 44, and a 44. They just would interrupt us too much and cause too many other problems. So, you know, you have to, not that it's exactly complicated, you have to at least put some consideration into how you're going to pull things. And the good news is, since we're Warlock, it's a little bit easier because we have a tank with us, a small, not a great tank, but at least something that can kind of tank. And we have the ability to fear AoE fear, and a single target long duration fear, short duration AoE fear, and then also Death Coil, which is like an instant, very short duration fear, I would call it. It's not really a fear technically, but kind of a fear. Let's go ahead and eat and drink. And now what we're going to do is I think we're just going to pull Swamp Talker here. I think we're going to pull both these together no matter what. So we might as well, let's say we have a bag spot so we can loot from him. We might as well just pull him. And just like slam all the dots on him. What the hell did he just do? Holy crap. That's a little scarier than I intended. I want to fear this guy off of us. I'm going to do this. Wow, this guy heals? Jesus. Okay, well, we're going to kill Swamp Talker first no matter what, because I want to make sure. I'm going to re-fear this. I didn't realize he summoned a little spirit thing. That's kind of scary. And I want to loot this just to make sure we have it. Now we're good. The Oracle's about out of mana, so that takes care of that. It didn't help the Oracle freaking healed Swamp Talker at the last moment, although it wasn't like a massive heal, I don't think. It seemed like Swamp Talker was still kind of injured, but definitely at least got some health through that. Sounds kind of gross. And also it doesn't help that his pet here didn't disappear. You kind of would think he would disappear when the main guy died, but I think that's a glitch. I mean, in general, summoned mobs are supposed to despawn when whoever summoned them is dead. That's just like that. Like that, he actually despawned. That's how it's supposed to work. I don't know if it's because I had him feared he like couldn't despawn. I'm not exactly sure what the deal was there, but anyway, I think we can pull this guy safely without pulling the other one. Oh, I resisted that lightning bolt. That's nice. I got a little bit lucky there. Oh, that's bad. Now I'm taking a lot of damage. Let's tap once and then pop a heal potion. Not that we need to, but I mean, just why not? Oh, this guy's gonna heal, isn't he? Wow, they heal a lot. I should really be more careful with that. Let's Death Coil that guy off of me. Get Tangmoth back to make sure we kill him. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize. I don't think I've seen them heal at all until now. Like until we finally got to Swamp Talker. I don't think they were healing each other or healing themselves really. So I don't know why. Maybe if I was killing them too quickly individually. Ooh, hold on. We got a green drop and some moonberry juice. Let's get the Steadfast Coronet of the Wolf. Fun. I'm gonna dot this guy and pull him around the corner. Or pull him back at least a little bit. There we go. I just don't want to have him flee in this direction over here off to the right. We don't know where that... Why am I taking damage? What was just hitting me? Was that his lightning shield that was hitting me? I don't even understand how that was dealing damage to me. I feel like lightning shield should only affect melee. You know, we need to bandage and also get a health stone back up. But no mallet. Sorry. I should get that mallet at some point. Okay, so let's pull this one. Gonna go around the corner. Alright, here we go. So we're just killing this guy off so we can go ahead and mine up this gold vein, and then we're gonna get out of here. And I think we'll need to unfortunately clear out. We can't just run, because Murlocs are really good at dazing you. So we did get another skill up, which is nice. We're up to 168. The goal is to get to 175 so we can start mining Mithril, because I'm a big dummy and thought Mithril had a lower level than that. Let's ditch these yellowtail things and get this big mouth clam. Is this the clam meat? Good. I'm gonna pull this guy back if we can. Alright, well, we've killed a bunch of Murlocs already today, but I'm happy to say we're about done. My demon armor ran out, didn't it? I didn't even realize that. It's a ton of mana to regenerate that thing too. Let's pop that. There goes like all of our mana. Okay, and I think we can just sneak by this other Murloc. I don't think we need to kill it. Now the trick here is that respawn is fast. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. We also need to make a health zone. So yeah, let's just fully rebuff here. So we need to get a health stone. We probably need to make a new soul stone in a moment. I'm gonna do all that right now. But man, those Murlocs respawn quickly. Like that front entrance is already completely re-swarmed by them. I wonder if we could just run out if we use Tangmoth to like just tank for us. We have a soul stone up for a few minutes. Let's also make a health stone. Oops, don't have a space for it. Okay, I'm gonna make a health stone, and then let's see. How do I want to do this? I think we just will drink once. So I think we will just have Tangmoth tank for us. Can he? Oh man, he's not. It's gonna work. If we jump down, he's gonna flee all the way around, isn't he? let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to like despawn him. Summon a Void Walker. That summons one. Okay, so if I just come down here. Oh. Hey, it actually worked modestly well. I didn't expect him to jump down there. I don't know how he even did that. I thought he was going to run around, and I was going to stun him. So as soon as you cast summoning another pet, your current pet will stop moving and just holds in place and is stunned for the duration of your summoning spell. So I was going to just summon him and have him stunned so he wouldn't run around and aggro everything. But as it turned out, it turned out fine actually. It turned out pretty well. So here's what we're going to do. Tangmoth, you've got a job to do. Soulstone's running out at the perfectly awful time. Go Tangmoth, go, go, go. Perfect. Tanking machine. Now we're going to sacrifice Tangmoth. Thank you, sir. We're going to death coil this guy to clear our path for just a moment. Beautiful. I think we're going to be in the clear here. Sacrifice is really, really helpful for this. Are those other guys chasing us? Nah, we're good. We're in the clear. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's a lot nicer than fighting all that crap along the way. I really did not want to fight, like, what was it, 6 or 7 more Murlocs just to get out of there. Yeah, so I felt much better just getting out of there the way I did it, even though we lost a Void Walker along the way, but you know what, he can RIP in peace. Now, we can go turn in the Swamp Talker quest, and once we turn that in, we need to get to, gosh, we need to go all the way to, not Swamp Sorrow, it was Dustwallow Marsh. That's quite a jaunt, I would say. Dustwallow Marsh, so we're over in Eastern Kingdoms. Dustwallow Marsh, I was mentioning last episode, is kind of like the equivalent location, almost, sort of the southeast side of the continent of Kalimdor. So the only way to get there is, I think the best way from here is probably going to be to go to Booty Bay, take the boat over to Ratchet, and then fly down from there. I think that's how we're going to do it. But that's not exactly an easy route. I mean, it's kind of slow. But first, actually, I want to do something else. I want to finally hit up the vendor here and just get rid of a few of these things. I don't have a lot to vendor, unfortunately. I mean, honestly, we kind of... a lot of stuff I want to smelt down, which we could do now, I guess. But I want to take time to smelt. What's smelting? Smelt iron? Let's smelt a little bit of iron while I'm chit-chatting. So, we're going to smelt this iron down, but what we're going to do is go to the Swamp Talker quest here, Fallen Hero of the Horde, and turn that in. The Fallen Hero of the Horde quest line. So this guy, he gives you a quest, and we've done now like 3 steps already, I think. In total, it is something like, I think it is 12 or 13 quests long. And to my knowledge, I've never actually completed the entire chain, because the very last step, last 2 steps, actually requires a group. You really cannot solo it. You need to be like, I think you need like a group of like 3 to 4 level 55 to 60s, probably 60 really. So it's actually not an easy quest by any means. So you need this group of people. And the problem is, because the quest line itself, the Fallen Hero of the Horde quest line, I call it the Fallen Hero of the Horde quest line, I don't know what the actual name is. It's such a long quest line that you rarely find people that are down to the last step in the process. Usually they're still working on the first parts, or they've never even taken the quest in the first place, or they gave up halfway through. You know, it's so long that you really just don't finish it in a lot of cases. Which is problematic because you never can do it then. Like, I haven't been able to do the quest because I don't have anyone to do it with. So, like on my other characters, I mean. So on this character, obviously, I haven't done it yet. So when we get to the end of this quest line, probably not for another 4 or 5 levels at least. I think it might need to be 57 even to pick the last one. We'll probably need some help. We're going to have to find someone to help us out. And I think we can do that, but it's just going to take a little bit of extra effort. Do I have anything I can make up? Yeah, heavy blasting powder. We're going to make some of these up just to get maybe some easy skill ups. As I've mentioned before, since we came back to this character late in 2016, I have done 0 engineering skill ups on him. I've gone out of my way and done nothing extra. The only thing I've done, honestly, is make heavy blasting powder a few times. But like these whirring bronze gizmos, like these are easy to make. Probably need to go train some new stuff because only orange skill we have is shadow goggles, and that's not exactly efficient to make, I think. It's really slow to craft them, but mostly the shadow gems, I think, sell for enough on the auction house. It's probably a little expensive to try and make this. Still green at 140 for the heavy blasting powders. That's nice. At least we're getting some skill up still. We have solid stone. What can I do with solid stone? I think I need to get trained by another engineer so that I can make solid blasting powder or something, right? I think there should be like an equivalent for all these stones. Anyway, a little more bag space, just a little, not a lot, but a little. Open. So we'll have to just keep that in mind that we've got some more engineering stuff to work on at some point. I would like to fill up engineering to max at some point, or max it out. I fill it up, like max it out, but I just haven't obviously gotten there yet. So someday. And by the way, I have no idea what quest comes next on this. What's it called? On the Fallen Hero of the Horde quest line. I just don't know the quest line that well. I really just don't know what's left for it. We have 20 freaking potions. Some elemental water. Oh, there's a guy. Ooh, true silver. Boo. Can't do anything with that. The Swamp Talker. Complete quest. What did we get? 8250. Nice. A Tale of Sorrow. Listen to the Fallen Hero of the Horde tell his story. Okay. You will probably need to pause this yourself because I'm going to go through it fairly quickly. The Blessed Lands are the final resting place for far greater beings than you. Okay. He returned to the Blasted Lands. Okay. So this guy was tortured. Lord Razalik. I remember this guy. Stones of Binding. Got it. So he's soulless. So he can't kill the body. Got it. We're going to talk about his servants. Okay. Gather a group. Okay, it's going to be a tough quest, I think. Let's complete it. How much experience do we get for this? 850. Cool. Free 9 servants of Razalik, 3 servants of Savine, 3 servants of Alistar, 3 servants of Grawl. Return the Fallen Hero. This is a tougher quest, right? The stones that bind us. Yeah, this is a little high level for us, and it's down here in the Blasted Lands. At some point I'd like to do this quest, but for the time being we're going to hold on to it. It's a little, maybe a little high level for us, and we're really not in a rush to do it, but that's one of the tougher parts of the quest line. Now I think we've done about 5 to 6 steps in the quest line, so this is one of the tougher ones, the one that we just picked up. Once you get that done, I think is like an easy quest. Maybe talk to someone or talk to the Fallen Hero again, and then he gives you a tough quest again. But yeah, it goes a little bit back and forth. Now, for us, we have a long trip ahead of us, so we're gonna head all the way from Stonard to Booty Bay, which that's not far. But then we have to wait for the boat at Booty Bay to get to Ratchet, and then we have to go from the Ratchet boat. So the Ratchet boat, we're gonna land here once we get from Booty Bay to the boat over here to Ratchet. Then we're gonna fly from Ratchet down to Dustwallow Marsh. Then we're gonna run all the way down here to the ledger from Tanaris. And then we're gonna then we're gonna have to get down to Tanaris. So what I think I'm gonna do actually is probably the most efficient way to do this is to set our Hearthstone to maybe Stoneard. I think we can, or Brackenwall Village. I think we can do that. I'm trying to think, is there an inn there? I'm pretty sure there's an inn there, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't know why, I just can't remember there actually being an inn there. It's kind of a weird spot. I think there is, but it's like in a cave, and it's throwing me off. So what I want to do to be safe is I'm going to set my Hearthstone to Ratchet. So when we're done running all the way freaking down here to the middle of nowhere in Dustwallow Marsh, we can just hearth back here to Ratchet, and then fly from Ratchet down to Tanaris. That'll probably be the easiest way to do this. But for now, I'm actually just going to cut the video. This is going to be such a long trip from currently in Duskwood to Booty Bay over to Ratchet, down to Swamp of Sorrows, or to Dustwallow Marsh, that I'll just come back when we're in Dustwallow Marsh. So we'll be back in, I don't know, I'll keep the timer running, 10 minutes maybe? We'll see. So I got a little bit of a detour here. Now I don't know if people realize this. Well, first of all, we missed the boat just barely. Like, I was running to it and it pulled away. So I decided to try and do Moash. I don't know if people realize who Moash is, but he is on the little island here with the goblin statue. And you can actually kill this guy, and he drops a quest item. Like, he starts a quest if you can kill him. And I'm not sure we're going to really kill him. I actually think this might be a little bit stupid to try. But I'm going to give it a shot. At the moment, I'm just waiting for my mana to heal up. And I guess I'll bandage to speed this process up. I tapped and bandaged. We got a soul stone up, so if we die, we'll just pop back. But this guy is, honestly, it's kind of funny. I didn't really realize he had quests for you until more recently. Let's fear him. We'll start off with a fear and then start dotting like hard. He's 50 elites. It's not going to be easy to kill him, but I think we can do it. I'm going to cross my fingers, say we can do it. Wow, he's fleeing like really far away. Let's do a quick instant shadow bolt and then fear him again. Well, fear did not work that time. That's not good. I had a death coil at the last second, which is good, thankfully. I need to life tap a little bit here. What's going on? Why is Tangmoth not hitting him? Skeptical of Tangmoth right now. Fear is breaking. We're gonna re-fear him. He seems to be stuck. I'm not really sure what's going on with this guy right now. But we're just gonna keep the dots flowing and hopefully take him out this way. He resisted our immolate, which is not good. Mana's low, that's fine. Moash is slowly dying, so, you know, takes care of things for me. I'm gonna put a health stone and then heal up once. I'm gonna shadow bolt him, which I think will pretty much finish him off. There we go. Okay, well, I don't exactly know what happened with him there, if he got like stuck on something, but what he gives you is the monogrammed sash. There we go. And now, if I click this thing, it's going to begin the quest. Return the monogram sash to its owner. The owner is, I believe, like that little pirate guy. It's right here on the dock. So, and actually, the sash itself is it's actually an upgrade for us. I didn't realize that. It's 5 armor, 1 stamina, and 1 intellect upgrade. And we really didn't struggle too much to kill that guy. Unfortunately, the only way to get back up on the dock here is through this little ramp way over here. The boat should be heading back probably about the time we get over there. Yeah, you can see just a little, let's see if I can show you guys. What's the guy's name? I just forget. Captain Huckleberry Smots. Captain Huckleberry Smots is the guy that does this quest. And so I only learned about this quest because I'm working on a different video which kind of explores a little bit about Booty Bay through the years, how it's changed. And I have my own server. It's a offline server, I call it, because it's only a local host server, so like only I can connect to it. But I use it to do a lot of exploration videos, and especially in vanilla. So the point being, I was exploring a little bit in Booty Bay, and I ran into Moash, and I was like, I don't remember this guy being here. Like, I don't know if I ever killed him. Oh, there's the thing. Oh, okay, good timing. So I ended up killing Moash with my Game Master account, just like nuking him. And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, he drops a quest item. So I learned something new doing some exploration stuff. Let's go ahead and turn in our quest real quick. Hopefully we get to keep the actual thing. That'd be really nice. Complete quest. Speak with Sprogger, accept. Sprogger, complete quest, accept. Okay, thank you. Let's get on here real fast. Unfortunately, we did have to turn in the monogram sash. That's so sad. That actually was an upgrade for us. I'll take the 3400 experience, I guess, over that, but kind of a bummer. So Negalesh, I think that guy's off the coast over here, right? I think where do we summon this guy from? Well, as a reward, if we complete that quest, we'll get a 1% chance to dodge trinket, which is probably... I forgot we had nifty stopwatch this entire time. When we were back in that Murloc cave, we totally could have jumped up that little cliff if I had used this, I think. Anyway, we might do this quest at some point, but at least we just got a good, pretty easy 3900 experience, which I'm happy with. But for now, we're going to close the video again, and we'll be right back once we land in Dustwallow Marsh. Okay, well, we're back in Brackenwall Village, and I made the mistake of failing to set my Hearthstone in Ratchet, and now I'm pretty convinced that there's no innkeeper here, and we're have to make the run back, which makes me really sad. It's such a like simple. Like I remember saying to myself, oh, I need to set my Hearthstone to Ratchet because I don't think there's an inn here. And I mean, like if you look around, I don't see an inn. I thought that cave might have been it, but that's it. Where's our heart set to? Yeah, Reventusk Village. Yeah, we don't want to go there. Oh man, it's almost faster just like to fly back to Ratchet. And then, I'm just thinking about it. It's almost faster to fly back to Ratchet. And, oh gosh, is it? I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. I was just saying, it's probably faster to fly to Ratchet, set the Hearth, and then fly back to Dustwallow Marsh and then run down than it is to run there, run back, and fly. But we're kind of set now. I just don't feel like going all the way back to Ratchet. Man. How long is this run going to take? It's like 42 minutes on our little timer in the bottom right. So we can get a sense of how long it's going to take us to get down here. I think it's probably about 3 minutes to get over there. Depends how much we get dazed. I mean, that's the biggest reason I didn't want to have to run through this. There's not a clear route down to that little corner. And there's so many freaking mobs. Like, we're just going to get swarmed by crocs and those stupid little drake things, those noxious reavers, and spiders. And they're all just annoying mobs. Especially the crocodiles will do like a tendon rip thing that slows your run speed down by like 60% or something stupid. Lasts for like way too long. The noxious shredders or whatever, they do a poison, like a damage over time, which isn't that bad, but just a little annoying. And if I remember right, the spiders can cast a web on you. So altogether, just a bunch of annoying mobs. The good news is, we're actually high enough level that they're kind of, well, I was about to say, we're actually high enough level they'll generally ignore us. But then, of course, the moment I say that, I start getting eaten on by a croc. And there's elite crocs down here. I forgot about that. There's all these nasty elite mobs, which are really not like hard for us to kill, but just one more annoying thing. Anyway, we're actually getting through here pretty good. I'm complaining for nothing. Once we get down here, we're gonna grab our package. It just should be sitting on the ground. I don't think we have to kill anything. I think we just have to loot it. And then once we grab it, we can just turn around and get out of here. Just go straight back. And we'll have 2 quests to turn in Tanaris, which is exciting. What is that? Okay. That Swampoos looked a little bit swampier than the rest, and I thought he might have been like a rare spawn or something. Nope, just a normal annoying mob. I'm going to try and de-aggro this one without fighting it, and circle around to grab our loot. Okay, we've gotten out of combat. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. He's actually going to kind of be in our way. There's like no easy way to get past him. There's a damaged crate. I think that's what we need. Okay, let's death coil that real fast. Just to do a little more damage to it. Damaged crate? Where did I see that? There it is. All these crates look the same to me, to be honest. Like, I don't really see a difference between any of them. Even this one sitting here doesn't look like it's anything special, right? Anyway, so this is our overdue package. I think we'll grab it. Boom. Got it. On our merry way, then. Easy quest. That's going to be a nice quest. I seriously am excited to get this quest turned in. We're going to get a significant upgrade to our wand. It's like a 5 DPS upgrade. That is substantial. We're doing like 30... What are we doing? We're doing like 33 damage per second right now. We're going to go up to like 37. So it's like a little more, I think, than a 4 DPS upgrade. So that's like a 12, probably roughly like a 12 to 13% DPS boost on our wand. I mean, that's a lot, honestly. So that's really great. And what is the speed's a little bit slower. I generally prefer fast wands. I mean, ultimately I prefer whatever has the most DPS. But I like fast wands because if a mob only has... I always think fast weapons are better in general, unless there's like something like Rogue Sinister Strike, you want a slow weapon, Backstab, you want a slow weapon. But the point is, a fast weapon, here's the benefit. If a mob has, let's say, 30 health left, and your weapon does... You have a fast weapon that does 30 damage, or a slow weapon that does like 40 damage, but the DPS are the same between the two. the fast weapon that does 30 will kill the mob quicker because it's only like a 1.5 second cooldown between attacks, whereas the slow weapon, even though it has the same DPS, maybe is a 1.7 speed, means it's 0.2 seconds slower, so that mob has a 0.2 second greater window to kill you. So it's really minor, but in general, faster weapons I like just because they give you an opportunity to kill a mob when it's at really low health, maybe a hit before it hits you. This saves you like one whack. But in this case, they're close enough, and I'm not gonna... How do I get over there? I'm certainly not going to take the faster weapon if it's like a 4 DPS lower overall speed, or overall wand. So certainly we're gonna get a nice upgrade here, the Charge Lightning Rod, which looks pretty nifty. I'll take that. We have a little Star Rod right now, which I like, but I'm happy to give that up. Now, where is the flight? I always miss the Flight Master here. I always run right by it. It's like something about it just blends in really. There it is. Something about it blends in really bad. Okay, we have landed finally in Tanaris. Oh, my voice kind of like got stuck there, like in Tanaris. And we got 2 quests to turn in, so I'm excited to turn these in. We're gonna turn the ledger down here real fast, and then what else are we gonna do? Turn in the quest down here for Marvin, which I don't think is really that good of a reward or that interesting, but we'll still turn it in. The Thirsty Goblin. We still have that quest, don't we? Huh. Okay, the ledger from Tanaris. Grab our awesome rod. Look at that, 7,250 experience. It's not a chain, so that's the end of that quest line. But we're getting a really nice, I mean seriously, that's a nice wand. I'm psyched to have that. And we can move up, go about our merry way, I think now. Is there anything else? Is there a mining trainer here? Nah, I was hoping there might be. What do I want to do now? Head down here, I guess, turn in the Marvin Rivet Seeker quest. Now, at this point, well, hold on. Yeah, I mean, the next thing we need to do is go to Felwood. It's such a long flight to Felwood. Gosh, we're just hopping all over the place. I'm gonna set, where is it? I'm gonna set our Hearthstone here. I'm gonna actually vendor off our Gnomish Zapper. Make this in your home? Yes. Seems weird, I know, but here's the situation. Once we get down here to Marvin, I think we're just going to leave Tanaris. So we don't have any reason to be here anymore. It's a quest we can do, but nothing I particularly am worried about. So my plan is to go to Felwood, because we have the Strength of the Corruption to work on up there. An Imp's Request, which he's in Felwood. We can get Fellcloth up there. I might just buy some on the auction house along the way. And then I think that's it that we have right now in Felwood, but there's quite... Oh, we never did finish these quests back in Hinterland, did we? But there's quite a few quests we can do in Felwood. Now, it's really a good zone for us, I think. It's like 48 to 55. We're like perfect level. We can... It's going to be a long run, but we can land in, I guess, the Barrens? And then run up there. Is that the way to do it? I don't... We can't go to Ashenvale. There's no Horde out. Well, no, there is a Horde outpost in Ashenvale. I forgot about it. There's one right here. What is it called? Splinter Tree Post. I don't remember ever being there on this character, but it's been so long. I mean, that was like over a year ago since we probably would have been there. So we could probably fly there to Ashenvale and then just run north. That'd be the way to do it. If we don't have that flight point, we'll go to Barrens. Otherwise, we'll fly to... Well, I just said the name. I forgot it already. Splinter Tree Post. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Splinter Tree Post, and then run north. Okay. The Stone Circle. Complete quest. 7,000 experience. Nice. Into the depths. Find the altar of a car. Okay, so that's a very nice, long quest chain we've been working on there. It's another Sunken Temple. We're starting to stock up these Sunken Temple quests. I think there's another 1 or 2. Guardian Talisman. Into the depths. What is the reward for that? Doesn't really give us a reward. So I did Hearth. I know it's a really short Hearth, but I'm kind of lazy, and I think it'll speed us up a little bit doing it this way. Alright, and then the Horde flight point is up here, right? I always mix it up. The Alliance on the south side, and Horde is on the north side, but I always flip them for some reason. I apologize for the frequent traveling this episode. We are situating ourselves for success for next episode. So we're going to fly up to Ashenvale. We're going to speed up the video one more time. And we are coming into the close of the episode. I think we may end it once we land in Ashenvale, so I don't want to clickbait you here. You may just want to bail out if you don't want to see the flight, but otherwise, we'll listen to some music and get ourselves to Ashenvale. Well, that actually wasn't quite as bad as I thought it might be, that flight. Hope you guys enjoyed the music. Maybe it was relaxing, maybe it was entertaining, I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to put in for the music yet for this episode. But we are in Ashenvale, so we're going to end here today. We really covered a lot of ground, like square footage we traveled. We didn't do a ton. I guess we did get about 1/3 of a level and got a new wand upgrade, which is a really nice upgrade. But what we're doing now is we're going to pop into the inn here, get some, hold on a sec, I gotta kill this deer here real fast. There we go. Okay, we're going to pop into the inn here and get some rested XP. And next time the plan is we're going to leave Splinter Tree Post, we're going to head to the west, follow north past Rainwood Retreat, make our way to Felwood. And there's a lot of quests down in the southern part here. We've got about 8 slots open, which is nice. Maybe more importantly, we're going to get up here to, I forget the name of this place, a little horde camp here. It's really well hidden. It's one of the most well hidden flight points in the game, in my opinion. We're going to head over there and get the flight point so we can make this our home base. And then we've got a lot of quests we're going to work on in Felwood for quite a while. We'll probably be there for at least 2 to 4 episodes, I think. Depends how sick we get of it, but we should at least be able to hit level 51, if not 52 in Felwood. And that'll give us enough of a boost. If we get to 52, we'll get enough of a boost where we can either hit up Ungoro easily or maybe move to Western Plaguelands. So I'm not sure which we'll do after that, but at least for the next few episodes we'll be in Felwood. So that is all for today. Let's take a... I used to do this all the time on my characters. Always would like log out sleeping at an inn. I don't know why, on a bed. I thought it was a fun, like just a fun thing. Kind of cute. Anyway, that is all for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.